everyone. 5 months later and with a cut finger, I'm back. So today we're gonna be trying some ramen noodles. So as we see here, we have 4 flavors. 4 flavors of ramen noodles with varying price ranges. This being the cheapest, second cheapest, third, and then most expensive right here. So with that being said, let's begin. This right here. This is the cheapest ramen that money could buy where I live. For this, I paid exactly 40 cents. So that is exactly $0.40 for this ramen noodles right here. This right here is bowlful. This is the, as you can see, $1 branded ramen noodles. Literally, this is dollar store brand, and this is the cheapest brand at the dollar store. So that's saying a lot. I've never tried this before, but I'm assuming it's going to be equivalent to like toxic waste. Like, I don't even think this is real food. I think if anything, this is like, I don't even think this is safe for human consumption. But whatever. Cheapest ramen that money could buy. 40-cent ramen noodles. So we'll move that over. Hopefully that doesn't roll over. Again, I tried, when I bought all of these, they're all around like 60 to 70 grams of noodles. So trying to keep like the like consistency with the proportions, like price proportion ratio, like an even price to proportion ratio. Anyways, so these right here are the Nongshim ramen noodles, bowl noodle soup, and this is 86 grams. You know, it's a bit more, but as far as portion goes, but you know, this is all I could get my hands on when I went grocery shopping. So these right here, it's about, I think it was about $1.50. So put that right here, $1.50. $1.50. So these are extremely middle of the road ramen noodles. They're not particularly great, but they're not particularly bad either. So these right here, Nongshim bowl noodle soup, spicy kimchi flavor. I do like these, but again, very, very middle of the road. Just nothing extravagant about them. Just like, this is what you buy, you know. You go grocery shopping and you want something just like, you know, like a quick snack or something. Like, this is what you get. You know, nothing exceptional about it. Very, very average. Bowl noodle soup brand, ramen brand, and here in Canada, so seasoned with real kimchi. It's actually pretty good, but you know, average at best. Okay, so we got the 40-cent and the $1.50. So we'll get this out of the way and move this over to feature our next noodle brand, which is actually, you know what, I'm going to do something really quick. There. I've slightly adjusted the camera angles just for efficiency's sake. So $1.50. The third most expensive right here. I've never tried this before. This is Knorr brand, Thai red curry, rice noodle, ramen noodle flavor. I've never tried this before, but again, 69 grams. We're trying to keep consistent, with an exception to this, but then again, this is like, even this is like very middle of the road. If you get like I don't even think that they sell smaller versions of these version noodles, but if they had them, I would have gotten them. This right here, I've never tried before, but it looks good. This is on more so in the pricey range if you want to treat yourself, maybe, you know, this is what you get. So these noodles right here were about, I think they're about $3 for these noodles. So let's do that. Yes, I just ripped up the paper for this video right here. So these are about $3. Excuse my handwriting, but again, these are a bit more higher end, you know. Again, this is if you want to treat yourself, but you know, still nothing exceptional, you know, like still a fair price, you know, for what you're getting. It's nothing too crazy. Again, I've never tried these before, but they do look good. I have to say, the packaging is definitely on point, and I am looking forward to trying these. So, we'll move these guys over. Move this guy over, and we'll be moving on to our, come on, stay, $3 ramen noodle. If that'll stay in frame, that'd be great. Now we'll move on to our fourth ramen noodle flavor, which is Thai Kitchen Spring Onion flavor noodles. Ready in 4 minutes, mild flavor. This right here, where I live, this is the most elegant ramen that money could buy, or bowl noodle soup, whatever. This is the most expensive brand that I could find in town, or get my hands on, or that I actually know of, period. Oh, that bled through. Actually, I can't do that. I was about to just flip this over, but there's no use in that. Okay. So, this right here was about $5. So $5. Again, the most expensive ramen that I know of that money can buy. And again, we're talking exclusively price per noodle per price ratio right here. Like the most expensive noodles per capita, for lack of a better term. So these are our most expensive right here, and the last two are least expensive. So actually, keep them there. We'll do a bit of a side by side. We'll use the photos. So this is what we're working with. So with that being said, let's actually get this stuff cooking, and I will join you back in just a bit. I figured that I might as well open them for sound's sake. So we're gonna start with the cheapest noodles. So this is the cheapest noodles that money can buy where I live. 40-cent ramen. Could have gotten the 20-cent in the bag, but I wanted to keep some consistency here. But then again, even then, this is literally the cheapest brand that money can buy. Like, even with the bag noodles, if you get them in the bag versus the bowl, the bag noodles are like 10 cents. So that's just kind of for perspective right here, how shitty these noodles actually are. Open them up. It literally smells like cardboard. There's nothing fancy about this, but you see here, we have a flavor packet. Might as well put this here. 40 cents. The flavor packet. My thumb hurts. I fell while shoveling snow. I was shoveling, I slipped down the ice. That's Canada for you. Smells like cheap fake gravy. This right here is chicken flavor. Kind of just smells like cheap gravy. See, there's some like freeze-dried veggies in there. And yeah, I guess that's ready to go. So I'll put this guy aside. We'll move on to the next guy, which is the run-of-the-mill bowl noodle. Get that out of the way too. For $1.50. Kimchi, spicy kimchi. Check that aside. Here we are. $1.50. Just gonna open them halfway, microwave them all at once. did my thumb really bad. Did the side of the sand too. It's swollen. I don't know if you can see it, but I felt quite bad. After I'm done, I'll show you the ice cap. Like I was carrying in an ice cappuccino. And I completely destroyed the cup. I spilled my ice cap all over the driveway. It's quite the dramatic happening. There, spicy kimchi. Give it a nice whiff. Smells more authentic than this stuff. Smells pretty good. It actually does not smell like cardboard. It smells like something that's actually edible. So, with that being said, I'll get these guys cooked up and ready. Here we are, 40-cent noodles. The cheapest of the cheap. The stuff that is barely edible. Just mix it around. Just kind of look at the... Oh my god. That's a lot of steam. That's better. But as you can see... Whoa, okay. I don't know, that's not too bad, but... I crumbled it up a bit, but... That should do. Okay. 40 cents. So far, it's what I would expect for a subpar brand of ramen. The noodles, I don't know if I unfortunately can't show it because it always steams up, but maybe you can get a few and just cool them off. Just like, give it a minute. I don't know if you can see, but the quality doesn't look great. It kind of looks like, it doesn't even look edible. It looks like some sort of like paper, like cardboard, like compound. But maybe I'm just saying that because, well, it's dollar store ramen. The broth looks good. I'll give it that. I don't know if you can see, but it looks like real broth. It has like the kind of fattiness within it. It looks, vegetables look pretty good considering it's 40 cents. Doesn't look too terrible, but oh shit. Excuse me for the ultimate test is flavor, so let's give it a go. Try and get some corn in there. Okay. Alright, cheers. You know, oh shit. You know, here's what I will give it. It's better than I expected. However, it's not great. You know, honestly, it's just kind of bland and has a bit, like, the flavor is very bland. All I'm really tasting is like a slight broth flavor, like chicken broth flavor. But beyond that, it's just bland. There's nothing great really about this. It's just subpar. Like, I was looking for something quick and cheap, you know, I'd eat this, or if I was like, you know, I was like if I was broke or something like that, then yeah, I mean, this would be like half decent, but, you know, on its own, it's just subpar. Try to get some veg in there. See if that helps. Not really. I'm gonna try some of the broth. I will give it this. The broth is really good. For 40-cent noodle, I'm surprised. The broth is actually pretty good. So, I don't know, man. Expectations. I was expecting maybe like a 2 out of 10, or maybe like a 1.5 out of 10. I was expecting, but I give this maybe like a 3 and like a like 4.5. No, I'll give it like a 4 out of 10. It doesn't taste bad, and I could finish this if I wanted. However, it's just bland. I'll give it 4.5 because actually the broth is half decent, but the noodles are just bland. There's no flavor. But not bad for 40 cents, I have to say. Would I say this is bang for your buck? Actually, I would. You know, I am surprised. I was expecting like 1.5 out of 10, 1 out of 10, 1.5 out of 10. This right here, I mean, obviously it's like a 4.5 out of 10. So, not bad actually. I'll eat a little bit more, just like a bite more. It's okay for a quick snack, you know. It's good for a quick snack, or if you're like, I don't know, stoned or something. You know, half decent, you know, for 40 cents, you can't really go wrong with a 4.5 out of 10, especially like, it's probably the cheapest food money could buy. So, with that being said, we're gonna move on to our next noodle, which is the $1.50s right here. Move down the corner, somewhere comfy. $1.50. See if I can do something. Oh shit. $1.50. Because I feel like it. So, here we are. $1.50. I'm aware overflowed a little bit. It's steaming up the camera again, but shit, let's do a grand reveal. It's hot, oh my god. Whew. There we are, $1.50. Check it out. It's not steaming up quite as bad. It's hot, it's very hot. It smells really good. It doesn't just smell like kind of, oh, what does it smell like again? It doesn't have like this bland, papery, like cardboard smell mixed in with like a faint hint of like chicken broth. This is like, it smells like kimchi, which I'm surprised actually. I've tried this before. This is a good 6 to 6.5 out of 10, from what I remember, even though it's been a couple of years. But oh shit. Gotta mix it around a little bit. Had to microwave these for longer than I thought, because I guess since I had 2 in the microwave, that, I don't know, the energy was being evenly dispersed between the 2. Mix it up. I want to get some veg in my palate, so, oh shit, that is too much. All right, cheers guys. $1.50 ramen noodles down the hatch. But right off the bat, one thing I noticed about this that stands out compared to this is the noodle quality. You see, the noodles here are much more thin, much more soft, and you can just tell better quality than these ones right here. Well, these ones are a bit chewy, like the noodles. They're chewy, bland, no real flavor. These are kind of like, I don't know if you can see, but they're a little bit more translucent, a bit more like, they're thinner obviously, and well, I feel like they hold more flavor. Much more chewy, much more soft. Another thing too with the noodles, when I was just trying the noodles with these, you know, there's no flavor. It's bland. The flavor's in the broth. And the broth just tastes like plain chicken broth. Like, I don't even call this ramen, you know. I just call this broth with like, I don't know, toxic waste, cardboard within it, plastic. I don't know what those noodles are, but they're definitely not edible. Excuse me. But these noodles retain flavor. I can taste the kimchi. Excuse me. Also, has more veg. So you see here, that is an actual piece of kimchi right there, which I got a bit, you know, during my few bites that I took. I'm gonna take a bite of this too. It's a good slurp. The veggies taste good. Well, but this is just like corn, chives. There's not a whole lot in here. It's kind of just plain. It's more like a chicken noodle soup, and a low quality chicken noodle soup with that, as opposed to anything half decent. No, I haven't actually tried the broth yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and do just that actually. So it is still hot though, so I'm gonna proceed with caution. All right. With that being said, bottoms up. Ooh, I like that. I like that. The broth flavor is there. Excuse me. It's hot. It's flavorful. It's pretty savory, but it's kind of like that savory hot, like the kimchi flavor. Like kimchi savory, but hot, but kind of fresh at the same time. Tastes like kimchi. And I mean, yeah, sure, it's on the cheap, like kind of, like it's not authentic kimchi. It's on the cheaper end of the flavor spectrum. Obviously, like it tastes a bit cheaper, but it's not bad at all, actually. Originally, I think I gave this a 6 out of 10. I give this a 7 out of 10. This is actually pretty good. So, if we're going to compare the two, if you're talking about bang for your buck, you just want something cheap, something edible, something that has some sort of flavor that's not just like plain, you know, like wafers or something like that. These are half decent if you're looking for bang for your buck and you're not really caring about quality. But if you're looking for quality at a half decent price, I'd go with these right here. These are really, really good. And they taste like kimchi. The noodle quality's there. And the veg is actually pretty good. And the broth too, 100%. Well, this is literally just chicken noodle soup with cheap noodles. That's the best way I could put it. The broth is a bit better than I expected, but beyond that, this is nothing exceptional. It's what you expect for 40 cents. Also a little bit, it's better than I expected though, I'll give it that much. For 40-cent noodles, it's better than I expected, but not exceptional. But if I were to choose, I spilt my fucking noodles. I spilt my noodles. I choose these. I choose these noodles time and time again. Quality's there, flavor's there. It's really good. And now I realize I have a mess to clean up. Hope you enjoy the sounds. It's hot. Try the veg on my fingers, actually. Veggies are good quality for 40 cents, but has a cardboard taste to it. I think it's because I also spelled them, but I'll get this sorted out and I guess I'll clean it up and film myself cleaning it up because it makes for sounds. I was gonna throw this out anyway, so no biggie. I've been clumsy today, making mistakes left, right, and center. I told you this is because it's down my driveway. Do you see? Hurt my thumb real bad. Anyways. Fuck. This is just what you're seeing right now, what you're witnessing is just pure sadness and depression. Rest in peace. I'll be back in a bit. Just depression in its purest form. Like, look at it. Can't help but look at that and just feel like sorry. Just feel like this strong sense of like just sorrow and pity. Just so pitiful, so disgraceful, so sad. How do you get in this situation? Disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. To quote a very cool guy off the internet. Anyways, I'll actually clean this up. Well, it's clean now, sort of, but I guess I'll just finish this off because, well, I am completely in a state of just pure pity for what I've just witnessed, for what I've just done. I need to make myself feel better. Though these are the superior noodles. Those things were sad to begin with anyways. That was just depressing. Anyways, we're gonna move on to our more expensive noodles next. So that is, I don't even have them on hand, the $3 and the $5. So I'll be back in a jiff. This is just for dramatic, well, not dramatic effect, but just to show you guys. That's upside down. $3 Thai red curry. The $5. These guys. Let's try them. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, I did on openings. My bad. I'm such a negligent content creator. How could I? I'll open the $3 first. Interesting how it's like tin foil. You can tell the quality is just, it's up there. These. So open them halfway. Powder's already in there. I think it makes more sense that the powder's already in there versus in the bag, but I'm sure there's logistical reasons behind that. You have the line. We'll fill that up when we do, when we microwave it. I have to say, noodle quality looks good. Do a sniff test. Smells like fajita seasoning. Though I like it. I love fajitas, and I'm sure I'll love this because this looks good. I'm really liking how this is looking. Then we have, I'll open them side by side. $5 noodles. This was in my pocket, excuse me. No, we won't. Put them aside for now. Spring onion. Just simply open it. Voila. Thai kitchen spring onion. It looks so plain that it looks good. You know what I mean? It just looks good. And I'm just seeing right now that the mess that my noodles have made has not yet gone away. still have a huge puddle in front of me and I didn't even notice. There are many of those puddles I didn't notice, but come on. Stop open. So plain looks good. Made in Thailand. That's when you know it's good. There we are. Okay, we have some loose noodles. We have a packet of flavor packets. What is really good. I'm opening it the wrong way. Or am I? No, I'm just a dunce, so. Just this. Don't know what that, I think it's just the general seasoning right here. Just the general seasoning. We have these. This is like green onion and stuff, I'm assuming. Then you have this chili oil. And I love chili oil. So let's begin the process. I believe that's all. That aside. This guy, our green onion and stuff. Catnip. Looks like catnip. No, this is green onion. Spicy grass. And then we have our chili oil. Put this in our garbage pile. So it looks pretty good. So we got the kind of mixed up. $5 right here. Then we have the $3. It's the Thai noodles that are the most expensive, I noticed, but although I love Thai food. Hopefully, well, I've already checked the ingredients, there's no peanuts. I have a peanut allergy, by the way. In case you didn't know, because you totally need to know that. Put these aside, and I will be right back. Okay, here we are, piping hot. This is the $3 right here. Got some broth on that, that's disgusting. Anyways, have a look. Take this off. It is super hot. Oh my god. That's hot. Got myself enough today. We don't need that. That's cool, you can pull the label off. I'm not gonna do that, but you can if you wanted. So, here we are. $3 noodles. The noodles. Piping hot. So there's a little look for you. These will look really, really fucking good. They smell good too. I do sniff test. So yeah, I didn't expect the Thai curry to smell like. Got a hint of coconut too, which is like I'm looking forward to it. Oh shit. Stop hitting the damn camera. There. It smells amazing. It's like, has a hint of coconut to it. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get a bit. Try to, that is, because it's hot. It smells amazing, I can tell you. There we are. Right. Cheers. Okay, so here's what I'm getting so far. Oh my god, the quality of the noodles is like super like crisp, you know, like something you can get from it's like something you get from like Chinese takeout or something, or like a Thai restaurant or something. The noodle quality's there. One thing I noticed too, another thing, it has more like an aroma than it is like a flavor, you know. But it's like a really nice aroma. It's like kind of fruity, like not fruity, but like kind of like a coconut, like tropical type of thing. It tastes like the ginger and the spices in there. Give it another go. It's super hot though. My god, I can barely eat this. The noodles just like slide right down. Super soft. Kind of like chewy but soft. And my assumption is that most of the flavor's in the broth. So I'm gonna go up here and give it a go. Oh shit. Alright, cheers guys. That's where the flavor is. Flavor's in the broth, 100%. Got some like ginger, coconut, like. And this is red Thai curry. The flavor's actually really good. I mean, for a ramen, especially like a ramen soup, this is like way up there. This is amazing. Oh yeah. Get this out of the way. But yeah, most of the flavor here is like an aroma, but it's a very, very pleasant aroma. Like, you know, as you'd expect with like, kind of like Thai food, I guess, or Thai soup. Super subtle flavor, but like the flavor's good, and the aroma is like top. So going into this, I don't know. Packaging looked really nice, so I was assuming it'd be good. Maybe like a 7 or 8 out of 10. But I'll give this, yeah, about an 8 to 8.5 out of 10. This is pretty damn good. Again, that's like 60 something grams. So the price per noodle ratio is, you know, yeah. This is pretty good. Would I get this again? Maybe. It's not bad. But, you know, we gotta move on. We gotta keep this thing going. So, let's move on to our next contestant. Next up, we have the finale. Fuck. $5 ramen. The packaging. You already see it's like, it looks plain, and you can tell the quality is like kind of flimsy, but you can tell it's gonna be good. Okay, gotta retrieve our chopsticks and do a quick look. So this right here, it's not a soupy. It's mostly noodles actually. There's a lot of greens in there. It smells pretty good. Getting whiffs of it. It's kind of gingery, but it's more in your face than this guy right here. Give it a little sniff test. See what we think. The flavor, or the smell rather, is weird. Like, it's kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it actually. It's like, it smells like paper mache, but there's like a hint of like ginger that kind of lingers. It's like the initial smell is not the same as the smell that lingers, which is really weird. It's a weird smell, but I bet this could be pretty good. You know, I tried these before, and I would have given them like a say 8.5 out of 10 too. These are pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna get a decent pinch if we can. They're so slippery. Oh my god. There we go. Down the hatch. Cheers. One thing right off the bat. So I noticed the flavor with this. It's all aroma. You know, it's not bad, but there's not as much initial flavor than there is aroma, you know. But the aroma's nice. Not to say it isn't. But with this, on the other end, there's much more it's a much more prominent flavor. Keep it below. Yeah. You know, the flavor's much more initial. There's not much, oh my god. It's so hot. It's like I can't even speak properly. The flavor's much more in your face and there's less aroma. But it's really good. And this is just green onion, I think. Yeah. Green onion. Like, it's a simple taste, but it's a good taste. Kind of like green onion, ginger, garlic, sort of. Kind of that's like that, I don't know what you call it. Similar flavor combination to the last, but the green onion is much more prominent. And I like it a lot. Now, I'm gonna try the broth now. I'm trying to sip it through there so I get some veg too. Or greens. Alright, cheers. So the problem, I'm gonna try it again. Hold on. Honestly, it's just a very strong flavor. Like, tastes exactly the same as the noodles, but it's just a stronger flavor. I'd say this has more flavor compared to this one. Well, this one's just aroma. But if I were to give which one has the better aroma, you know, it's this one right here. This one doesn't have much of an aroma, it's more so just a hearty taste that just kind of clocks you right in the face. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, like my throat is so congested right now, I swear. But yeah, so this deserves, you know, 8.5 rating. I think is pretty accurate. Maybe even a 9 possibly. Even 8.75. Let's be generous today. But if we're gonna talk about ramen standards, oh yeah, it's probably like a 9.5 out of 10. But that's ramen standards. I'm not even using a ramen standard with these random ass ratings. Kind of just the general food rating. Like, it's good. I like it. I'm impressed. Yeah. Where did that go? I don't know why I did that with the full label. Okay. So, if I'd rank these, excuse me, first to last, best to worst, honestly, I think it would literally just be in order from most expensive to least expensive. Like, this was really good. This was also really good, but less flavor, more aroma. I prefer this, but that's personal preference. If you're more of an aroma type of guy, type of person, this is where it's at right here. So yeah, number one right here. This is number one right here. The $5. Number two, this guy. I like it. Actually, let's do it more formally. Why the hell not? This one, there's more in your face flavor. Great broth, great noodles. Honestly, it's just really good. In fact, I think this is as close as you can get to like the actual, like authentic, like restaurant noodles. I'm impressed actually. Cup noodles, this is pretty top tier. This guy right here, you know, not bad at all. I would say similar, however, tastes a little bit watered down. Like I said a million times already. It's mostly aroma. It smells the best out of the two, I'll say that much. Noodle quality's good. I have no complaints there. It's mainly just the flavor, honestly. I just wish it was oh my god. I just wish it was a bit stronger. If it was, then this guy would have a competitor right here, like a genuine competitor. So, first place, second place. And obviously I'm gonna crack this guy out right here. Third place right here. Just middle of the road. Middle of the road as you can get, really. Not bad either, you know. It's definitely good, but not like crazy. Like, I won't go crazy over this. You know, I wouldn't spend like $5 for this, but spend $5 for this. Get what I'm saying now? So that's third right there. Yeah, let's do it in order. Why not? Then, fourth place. This sad mess right here. Show it upside down. This just didn't even taste like anything. If I were to compare this to this, well, there's no competition. There's just not. At that point, it's like you're comparing apples to oranges. Like, it's like, this is just on a whole different plane. Like, it's pretty damn good. But yeah, I'm gonna try to finish all these, try, that is. And yeah. Anyways, I guess with that being said, I guess that concludes this whole thing. And yeah, later. Peace out. I will see you guys later. That was corny.